Year 3, welcome to a new week of writing and a completely new story. I hope you enjoyed Friday's lesson, finding out as much as you could about Vesuvius and Pompeii. I don't know about you, but I found it so interesting. I couldn't learn enough. I thought it was brilliant. And to know that the story we're writing is about that, all that knowledge that you've sourced on Friday, everything you now know, is really going to help you with your writing, okay? So, this is the start of our new class story. So, similarly to always, you've got the grid on the task sheet, and if you grab yourself a pencil and paper, we can get some ideas written down here. Look how terribly I've drawn that line. I don't actually have a ruler here, so please forgive me. It's not a very good example, is it? Right. So, things we're looking for in our writing today. Preposition, okay? Remember, a word that tells you where something is, above, beyond, underneath, across. Power of 3 for description. So it's not just enough to say this was happening. If you're going to give someone a real sense of perhaps what Pompeii was like, you want to use the power of 3. Get 3 things in there. Really give someone a feel for this place. And then a rhetorical question. I'm not sure we've come across a rhetorical question before, but you know what a question is, of course, with a question mark. A rhetorical question is a question that doesn't need an answer. Okay, it's just asked, like, lovely day, isn't it? Don't need to answer. You know, it's just a rhetorical question, just put out there for effect. Okay, so this is the beginning of our story. Okay, so it's about Pompeii. We want to set the scene for what kind of a town this is. I've just got my plan here. So I'm going to show you the picture from the book that this story is based upon, just to give you a flavour, and it'll help us open our story, because we're going to use a prepositional phrase to help us tell the reader where this story is set. So if I just show you this beautiful picture. Okay, so we're imagining this is the busy Roman town of Pompeii. You can see the hills in the distance. Okay, so let's start thinking about some prepositions to open up this story. So, what colour should I go for? I'm thinking above the city, or I'm thinking of talking about the sun glimmering. So the sun was shining over the beautiful city of Pompeii. Over is my preposition, okay? Or the sun was shining, or glimmering maybe, shimmering above the city of Pompeii, above. What about beneath the scorching sun? The people of Pompeii busied about their busy lives. That doesn't make sense, does it? Hurried about their busy lives. Okay, beneath. Remember, it's in Italy. It's a really hot and sunny place. So I think the sun is a really nice place to open up a new story. Let's see any more prepositions. Over, above, beneath. The sun was shimmering across the bay, or the sun was overlooking the Bay of Naples, which is where it is, overlooking, across, beneath, above. I'm kind of stumped for more ideas. Perhaps we'll leave it there. If you have any others, do get them written down. You can pause the video if you need to. So, we're opening this story. So you might say, the shimmering sun overlooked the people of Pompeii as they busied about their lives, or however you want to start. Beneath the glimmering sun, I'm going to go with on a bay overlooking the Bay of Naples. Yeah, so a bay describes where it's located. Remember, it's located kind of next to the sea. How do I describe what a bay is? I have to show you a picture. On a bay, So we want to open and say Pompeii. Make sure that's in your first sentence. On a bay, overlooking. There's my preposition, overlooking the Bay of Naples. I've just put some ideas next to my iPad so that I can refer back to them. On a bay overlooking the Bay of Naples. Comma, because it's quite a long sentence. On a bay overlooking the Bay of Naples, the Roman city of Pompeii. Pompeii, tricky. Pompei. Glimmered in the sunlight. Okay, I know you're all going to be fantastic at telling me about the sun and really setting the scene. Glimmered in the sunlight. Or can she fit it in? Or full stop. On a bay overlooking the Bay of Naples, the Roman city of Pompeii glimmered in the sunlight. I've used overlooking, so I've definitely got my preposition in there. Yours might say, beneath the glimmering sun, or the shimmering sun, whatever you want to say, beneath the glimmering sun, the Roman city of Pompeii was busier than ever. Okay, set the scene, tell me where it is, tell me about the sun, get that information packed in there. Okay, moving on. Power of three. So we want to describe the scene that we saw when I showed you that picture. What's people doing in the Roman city of Pompeii? Busying themselves. Are they around the market? Are they, could you hear children's laughter? What can you hear? So 3 things to describe this place. I'm just going to write little snippets of words. So the market. Children laughing. So we're setting the scene, remember, so this is nothing. Whilst we did that research on Friday and you almost know what's going to happen, we're writing quite positively, okay? We're setting the scene, like it's just a lovely place, okay? Children laughing. Let me just get I can't really see my other ideas that I noticed down earlier. Let's see. Thinking about those fantastics, so the smells of things, the feeling, what you can hear, perhaps freshly baked bread, so I'm just going to put bread, or herbs, maybe someone's doing some cooking, a busy and bustling forum, remember the place where all the decisions were made and people would go every day. People carrying things home, or pots clattering maybe. Tell me things, just immerse yourself in that Roman city for a moment. What can you hear? What can you see? What can you feel? What are people busy doing? Okay. What else might they be doing? Hurrying around maybe? Lots of ideas. Okay, I've gone for blue again. That wasn't the best decision. Maybe I'll switch to green. So, I'm going to introduce to you now our main character. Our main character is called Triano. Okay, nice Roman name. He's going to be called Triano. So, in that picture you saw Triano, our main character. He's looking out from his window, isn't he? So why don't we use that picture as inspiration? So from his window, comma, Triano could see or listen to or felt, maybe he felt or could taste the sea breeze, the salt in the sea breeze or something like that. From his window, Triano listened. You don't have to choose listened, okay? You can have tasted, smelt, listened to The noise humming. The noise humming. Oh, can't squeeze it in. Humming from the market below. Here comes a comma because I'm listing 3 things. Triano listened to the noise humming from the market below. Voices chattering. I'm really going for that sense of hearing, aren't I? But you might go for the taste of the sense of taste, or feeling, or what he can notice. What he can see. It's up to you. You might change it up and mix a few together. So humming from the market below, voices chattering, and here comes an and, because here comes my 3rd thing, and the gentle splash, of the water in the bay. So, on a bay overlooking the Bay of Naples, the Roman city of Pompeii glimmered in the sunlight. From his window, Triano listened to the noise humming from the market below, voices chattering, and the gentle splash of water in the bay. So we're setting the scene quite positively, quite calmly. It's a lovely day. So let's just mark my power of 3. So I had noise humming, I have voices chattering, I have the gentle splash. I've definitely got 3 things in there. So remember, mix up your senses if you want to. What does he notice? What does he hear? What does he feel? And then moving on to some rhetorical questions, thinking about perhaps his inner thoughts. What could he be thinking? A question he might be thinking that doesn't need an answer. So how about what could spoil this perfect day? Okay. I'm just going to put ... What could spoil this perfect day? Will life always be like this? He's just wondering to himself. He's pondering. Will life always be this way? Remember guys, if you need to pause the video at any time and I'm going too fast, you can do that. Get your ideas written down and your sentences finished off. Let's see what else. What could spoil this lovely day? Will life always be like this? Some other rhetorical questions. Could life get any better, maybe? Could the weather get any better, or I wonder whether life will always be this good. Okay, something that beg the question, ask, you do have an idea of what's going to go wrong here, so you can use that to your advantage. Could life be any better? He's really enjoying the moment. We want to make it sound like everything is perfect. Okay, so choose your favourite rhetorical question, or 2 if you'd like. And I'm going to make it a little bit obvious, I think. Could anyone feel happier? I'm going to put some inverted commas around my question because he's thinking. So, could anyone feel happier? Question mark is a crucial piece of punctuation of importance today. Could anyone feel happier? Triano wondered to himself. Or you might say Triano pondered, or another word for thinking. Wondered. Remember, don't confuse wandered with wondered, okay? Wandered through the woods, W-A. Wondered, if you're wondering something, W-O, okay? Triano wondered, full stop. Then I might add one more rhetorical question, because I thought I came up with some good ones, and you might like to stop there, or you might like to give me one more. Could anyone feel happier, Triano wondered. Does life get any better? Think carefully about the words you choose to open your sentences with. Does life get any better than this? Okay. So let's just double check. I've got 2 rhetorical questions in there, both with punctuation marks, question marks. Don't count if they don't have those. Okay, just going to read you my whole paragraph. On a bay overlooking the Bay of Naples, the Roman city of Pompeii glimmered in the sunlight. From his window, Triano listened to the noise humming from the market below, voices chattering, and the gentle splash of water in the bay. Could anyone feel happier? Triano wondered. Does life get any better than this? And there we have it. There's our opening to our new story. Okay, get your last part finished off. And yeah, so remember guys, it's really, really worth writing it out before you type it up, or writing it out, taking a picture of it and uploading that instead, okay? Can't wait to see what you guys come up with for your opening paragraph. Well done guys.